What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the last Caretaker. We're continuing where we left off in the last one. It's getting a bit rainy. I think what we're going to do though is we're going to start fabricating some stuff today. We need to fabricate Lumalite. We also need to fabricate a solar cell part and a couple of other bits. I figured out how to do the rest of this antenna, which is also good. But yeah, we really need to start making power on here. Also, as well, we're actually going to jump back to where we just come from before we go any further anywhere else. After we're finished here, though, might be back into this episode. But anyway, let's pop down here and let's open up the door. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to fabricate a Lumalite. Let's just turn this on first, though. Right, so we're gonna need at least one of these guys. So can I queue all parts? I'm also gonna do two of those guys as well. I'm gonna set up two of those guys. Okay, there we go. So we've done that. And now we need to build a Lumalite, which I think for now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set them up in the front part of the ship, I think. Oh, sorry. I clicked on it, but then didn't click E to add. So I'm thinking about sticking this one here for now. Oh. Sticking one there. I'm sticking another one.
Good job. You've successfully learned to craft and produce resources.
There. There we go. Right, and what we'll do is I'm going to stick... hold on. Let me just not put that down there yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a thing down here somewhere to connect them all up. Actually, I'm going to stick it right there. Let me build one of these guys. E. And then I'll stick it... I'll stick it there for now, I think. No, let's do there. Into there like so. And then apparently if you press F on this, it does that. So it forces the power in. Right, what else we're going to build is I'm going to build a couple of these guys. So we need a couple of alloy frames. So I'm going to need... Right, let me just go downstairs and we're going to go craft a couple of other bits. Okay, so I need at least 2 alloy frames. Do I have any alloy frames in here? Screens. No, I do not. Right, can I create... two of those? What else do I need? Build them. The battery cells. I think I have a lot of them anyway. Right, let's go upstairs and let's go place 2 of these guys down. Because this is going to give us all around power, this. All the time power. Okay, so we'll build one here. Yep. Now I'm going to build another one there. Right, what am I missing? I'm missing... Waiting for... This is actually producing me power, so... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same what we did before. I'm going to place another one of these guys. E. I'm going to place another one of these guys. Let's say... I'll place it there for now. And obviously we'll just do that. And then you can come out of there, go into there for now, which means we're getting loads of power. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit F on that. Like so. That will constantly flow into there. Right, okay. And that there should hopefully get us going with power. At least on this place here anyway. On our boat, we need a lot of power. How much power we got? 2.3 of 6. And we're making an input of 3.2 at the minute. What are we missing? We're missing paused 1Q. Waiting for connector port. Alright, let's go do that. Okay, let's build one of those. There you go. That looks like it automatically got sucked upstairs and built. Right, what we'll do is we'll just plug you into there. There we go. And now we should be creating a lot of power now. These two guys should be creating a lot of power. I'm going to leave the space up here for tanks, for fuel tanks, for diesel. What we'll probably do is we'll probably connect those two guys up and then probably connect them into that port there. Just so then we've constantly got like a... I can pump them into either port, either left or right. Obviously, if I have to now, if I need to connect like to shore or something like that, I can always just pull from here. And I've got a shore connection, if necessary. Oh, and it looks like I'm getting attacked from that guy. But we should be fine. What do you guys think of this setup? It's not the best, but it's not the worst. 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm starting to cough. But yeah, there should be everything good for now. Got a shark there, I think. But yeah, we're quite good. We've got engine upgrades incoming and stuff like that as well. I've also figured out what else I need to do. Then we just shut off power of things that ain't getting used right now. But yeah, I think definitely going back, filling our at least our tanks up a little bit more. At least now I've got enough for the ship to actually move. I think as soon as this guy sees sunlight, he bursts. Also, I figured out as well how to actually use our gun, which I'm actually going to go grab. Because apparently it's actually really, really good and handy to have on you. To be fair, I did sort of watch a video. I watched somebody else's video. But apparently what you do is you press F. And then if I press number 2, connect to self E. There you go. That charges this guy up. Charges them nicely, actually. There you go. Now there's now fully charged, so if I then do that, I'm just going to charge me up. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Let me charge me up. Right, and then what we'll do is just reel that in. Like so. And now we've now got this guy as well for if we need it for anything. I'm not actually sure what this does yet. Salt water output. We've also got carbon dioxide there as well, which goes off the back of that. Hello, look at you guys. But yeah, let's head on board of the facility here because we've got quite a bit we need to do. We also need to do some scrapping of this area as well. We should be fairly safe here now. Also, I know what I'm doing now as well, so this should be fairly straightforward. So if we actually come upstairs to get this code for this door, you actually go into this. I actually figured out how to use this without actually doing anything. If you hit space, it does it. So there you go. So incoming message, downloading beacon 49's authorization, download complete, authorization has been given, and there you go. It'll now let me open the door. Easy as that, really, once you know what you're doing. Hello. Choose our gun, shall we? Like a little popcorn.
The communication array is damaged. Repair it, recharge the relay, and let the beacon speak again.
Alright, we'll do. Let's turn some power in here. And then what we'll do is we need to recharge the beacon. So what we'll do is we'll recharge the beacon first. Because that's going to take the longest. Oh, there's a guy back there, look. Easy just for me to whack him. Grab all this. I think I need something for the top of the beacon, but we'll go figure that out. Just turn that off. Right. Now what we'll do is we'll run this cable down the stairs quick. Like so. Now I think what we'll do is we'll quickly build another one of these guys. Doesn't take too long to build. Don't need one of these guys though, which is there we go. That brings that online, and we'll also just bring the power back online. That should bring most of the stuff online there now. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take to charge this beacon though. Is the beacon actually charging? Yeah, it's at like 1%. So it is charging. Okay, cool. Right. What we'll do then is we'll go all the way up to the top of the beacon and we'll go see if we can go repair it. Hopefully I've got everything on me I need to repair it. We'll figure it out. Now that should then bring this beacon online. Pretty sure I've got that flashlight turned off because it actually really does drain your power. Right, and we need to repair this guy. Oh, I don't have 4 iron. Right, okay. That's fine. It looks like the power's going on and off all the time. Maybe we don't have enough power to sustain this place, so I need 4 iron. For shift, I go down a little bit faster. The power's going on and off. So it might be worth then fixing one of those guys. So we'll fix the beacon first, then we'll fix up another solar panel, which hopefully stops the flickering too much. Alright, let's go grab some iron. Copper, plastic, gold. Oh, that was iron. That was aluminium. Iron. Nine'll do. Alright, let's go fix this beacon. And then we'll fix up a solar panel as well to see if that actually helps with power to this place. And we'll probably destroy the other one, and then we'll start getting the rest of it operational. I think this place is absolutely fallen to bits. Right, and up the ladder we go. But like the... Is this like the third time we've been up and down this ladder? Right, okay, so that's hit number 5. There we go, I've got everything to repair it. There we go, right, that's that fixed. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop everything down from up here. Everything that I want to take, I will drop down. And that just fell in the water. Damn it. That'll do. Right, that's everything from up here anyway. Let's go see if we can fix up another one of those solar panels to stop the lights from flickering as much. I think we're like teeter-tottering on like the edge of like what we need. Is that, or are we just completely... Is that how we just switch up from having it being solar and putting wind up? Wind's a little bit more reliable. Oh, hello. Hello, there's some stuff up here. Sorry, buddy, you're going down. You're going to get scrapped. That was interesting. Alright. Yeah, it's going. Looks like the sun's gone behind the facility. Right. Okay then. In that case, let's do. Let's grind these guys down, and what we'll do is we'll put in some wind instead. Might just keep that one up, but then obviously just. Put one wind up here. So I need to go beefer builds. One of these guys. So what I do need is I need connector ports and some of the stuff. Oh, what do I need? I need turbine blades and connector ports. Turbine blades and connector ports. Let's go build 2 of those. Now I just need to remember to turn off the stuff on board here. Oh no, I already have. Get in. So I am turning things off after I'm finished with them. So... Turbine blades... and... connector ports. Just conserve power. What's power like? 2.6 of 6. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go back to where we just were, and 100%. Just getting everything. Can I? We've not got any wires. God damn it, I don't have any wires. Wasn't expecting to not have any wires. I thought I had loads of them, but obviously I don't. Right. Oh, sorry, need to turn you on first. Connection wires, let's make 10. Like you can still see it there on the screen. Actually, you know what? But there should be more than enough to last me a little while. Yeah, I've done not a lot of power yet. Let's connect up the wind turbine. There we go. Look, there should be charging this a lot more quickly. Anyway, let's go see what percentage it's on. So there now we've got like 2 guys, which should be powering it up. Yeah, it's at 12% now. So yeah, we're gaining it. It's going up slowly. Obviously, right? Okay. I guess what we'll do then is we'll start scrapping stuff from this place. Because I think that's more or less needed. We'll start scrapping. What's up my weight looking like? Actually, our weight's looking a little bit heavy, actually. I'm not gonna lie about that. Anything else up here that I can grab or take or anything else? Yeah, I've got a couple of bits here. Those I'm not really too fussed about. Like, stuff like this can just straight away and just get thrown down. We'll figure that bit out. I think that's everything from up here. Right, let's work our way down the floor. Right, this here is heavy enough, or at least light enough for us to carry. So what we'll do is we'll throw everything that's going out down into this room from this floor. With glass in it. Actually, I want to figure out, is there a way for me to put tools on our hotbar? Because, like, honestly, having this tool is... It'll be easier to have it on our hotbar. Than it is anywhere else. Things like bags like this can go... Oh, sorry, jumping down the stairs. Things like this can go down. That can go down. That can go down. These guys can get opens. That can go... Obviously, we're going to be here a while this takes its time to charge, so... We're going to be here a while. That makes sense just to scrap stuff while we wait. Might be a wise decision to go make another... These guys are actually worth something, I know that much. Look how it just falls down. Yeah, but if we scrap stuff while we wait, it sort of makes time go a little bit faster, and it makes sense to just scrap as much as we can. I'm not going to bother with the chairs. The chairs don't really cost that much. Doesn't really give me a lot of kickback. We're only at 0.5. Yeah, I think definitely making like a secondary wind turbine might be a good idea. We're almost level 6 as well, which is quite good. But yeah, there's nothing really much else in here to take. Right, let's just pop down here, and then let's just dump all of this off into the main room. Alright, I guess what we'll do is I'll pop in here and grab whatever else I need to grab. I'm overweight. Or close to it anyway. Let's go unload ourselves here a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go create another wind turbine just to make this go a little bit quicker. I don't think the solar is good enough. Right, what do I need to make another turbine here? Let's have a look. Another turbine. It looks like I need... okay, let's right click and then just queue the parts. Everything. Go put in down another wind turbine, shall we? Looks like it's getting dark as well, which is we should be okay now actually, because we've now got like quite a bit of electricity coming in. So right, let's first things first, let's build another wind turbine. Pressing E to build's like really weird. Right, what I need to do as well is I need to build another one of these guys. Which I'll build there. Sure, why not? Then we'll just go here, into there, and just take you, press Q. You can go into there. Then you can go into there. Which powers up the station. Which seems to be quite well lit right now. Right. Let's head in here and see what else we can grab. We do have a lot of lights on and stuff like that, so I'll probably turn some of that off, which should hopefully then cut down on the amount of power this place is using. Oh, what does this give us if we break it down? Add to action bar 1. Let's add it to 4. There we go. That's the number 4. And that one needs to be 1. That one can be to 2. Add that one to 2. Add that one to 3. There we go. That's a bit better. There you go. Figured it out. We're now got this guy. Oh, I'm still over. Did I not empty out my inventory when I was over on the boat? I don't think I did. Because I am getting quite full and quite heavy, so... Right, let's see what we got in here. Can I... Yeah, so I've got a bunch of scrap and stuff, which... I can always scrap. Are these like memories? They're scraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all of this out. And then what I'm going to do is with those two, I'm just going to put those in next door's cabinet. In here. That can go in there as well. Right. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to go turn this on quick. I'm then going to open up my inventory and then I'm going to go... There coming out there now. But what I'm going to do quick is I'm just going to go dump most of this in here anyway. The electrical grenades can also go in there along with those batteries because I'm not really needing the batteries right now. Doing what it needs to do. It is whatever it's processing, it's slowly processing it. Just very, very slowly. Honestly, let's do its thing for a while. We'll go back up on the island now and island on the whatever this is and then start moving stuff around. We are running slightly low on power. How are we doing for recharging this? Okay, we're almost at 1, so we're almost like 50% the way there. Fortunately, I can't really do much in there as of yet. Need level 3 access. I guess eventually we will get level 3 access. Stuff like this here can just come upstairs. Get thrown out into the main lobby for now. And then we'll move everything out like the main lobby eventually. What's this? Looks like some sort of glass window or something. Not a window, maybe it's a screen of some kind. We'll get some good stuff back from that. Once we cleaned up the inside, we can start working on the outside. Might as well just grind down those shelves, eh? Oh, there we go. Reached level 6. Very nice. Not sure how I reached level 6, but we are now level 6. Get in. So if I now hit number 6, I can get rid of these shelves. It gives us some plastic, some metal scraps. I'm guessing it's probably from the thing we were trying to scrap, maybe. These here I can manhandle, so we'll take those with us. Coming daytime, which means we should get a little bit more power coming in. Alright, that's everything from down here. What I can do for now is I'm just going to close that door just so I know I've done everything in there. Right, let's go see if that's actually finished over on our boat. Hopefully she has. Yep, she's done. Cool. Wow, look at all that. Holy moly. Okay. Turn her off. And what I'll do is I'll just nicely start putting everything up over here. Right, she's full. Got some more scraps here that I can get rid of, but well, that guy's full as well. It's all in there now. Right, I've only got a little bit worth of stuff on me, which is okay. Right, how are we doing for power? 1.7. Yeah, it's just quite low. She is quite low, but we're starting to work our way back up though. We've got wind turbines going, we've got panels going. Actually, let's see what we've just unlocked. Have we just unlocked much in skills? Yeah, we've got better solar panels now. Let's get the better solar panels. Let's get the bigger cases as well, which is good. I think I'll leave the other 10 for now. Because, well, I don't really see the point in spending them yet. We're going to unlock things like better cylinder boosters, which we can actually craft. We can also craft these ones up here. So I don't know why the zero's there. Does that mean we've got it for free? Maybe? I don't know. Not too sure. Right, let's start moving some stuff around. Let's start figuring everything else out. Right, anything in here that I need, I want. I think this actually gives me some good stuff. So, metal scraps, plastic bio waste. Yep, it does. This might knock my power down though. Not too bad actually. Okay, let me just press Q. Get rid of that. Right. That can go outside. This can go outside. That can go outside. Love how the cables have physics. Right, that there should be everything in here sorted. So I shouldn't really need to do much more in here now. Right, there we go. That's that all tidied and done. Let's get everything out of here that's needed. We'll just scrap all this on board. Be easier. We haven't even finished looting the exterior yet, so I'll start having a look after we've put all of this on the boat anyway, and scrap whatever else we need to scrap. How are we doing for power? Okay, yeah, we're almost there. We're getting there. We're 1.3. I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up scrapping. I might leave one here just in case we come back. We probably will be back because there's stuff downstairs that I think we might need later on. I think what we'll do is we'll I'll leave. Screw it, I'll just leave them all here. I was gonna say, it's like, is it worth it? It's probably not even worth us scrapping them. So we'll just leave everything what's currently here. Including the power cables. We'll just leave all of it here. I'm starting to run a little bit low on power. But we're not doing too bad. Got a lot of scrapping to do. I think it'll be mostly just get most of this out and down to be scrapped. Not going to take the wet floor sign, that can stay. Everything that is metal though will go, or electronics, because it is worth it in the end. Yeah, that can go as well. That floor sign's actually quite solid. Right, that there should be the majority of the stuff. It's now just firing it all down there. We brought on the boat. And there's quite safe because it's there's barriers and stuff, so I'm just gonna go into the sea. Yeah, we're still good for power. Get most of this down here, and then we'll go around the top up here, and we'll check all that out. We're still okay. We're about 85% ish on power at 1.3 of 2, so we are definitely getting there. Going to be getting all this actual into the boat, I think, is going to be the hard thing. Like before, it was quite easy. Now it's not so easy now. Actually, yeah, no, the back's raised, so yeah, it should be fine. The back's like dropped on the back, on the stern of the ship, so it should be okay. Obviously, there's going to be like a lot of scrap. Okay, yeah, that one's not coming with me, so that's fine. This is a big aspect of the game, though, is grabbing all this loot. I'm going to need more and more of it going forward. Yeah, we're getting on with this. How long we got left? Yeah, okay, so we're slowly going up. Everything is slowly working its way up. I love like the clunks and clatters and everything makes. With some fabric. Guess we need fabric. I haven't even got up like the sides here yet. Like some stuff there which I haven't even got yet. There's things in like the shipping containers which I haven't even got yet. Okay, I'm running low on power now. Obviously when we pick up things and stuff like that, we start to drain power. Right, let's go. Let's go power ourselves up. I've got plenty of power, but it's gonna drop me below 2 again, ain't it? We don't have the largest amount of power on board, so I definitely think heading back to where we came from. I'm gonna fully fill up the boat full of fuel and power, and then we're gonna go somewhere else, I think. Anything else over here? Yeah, we've got like loads of tires. I want everything that can get scrapped from up here down there. Right, what's in here? Anything? Nothing. Yeah, nothing that I really want to use my scrapper on, because it uses way too much power. So most of these can go down there, and they can get scrapped by the big main machine on board the boat. Sounds about right. Okay, I got a few bits from in there. Oh, what's up in here? Anything? Nothing. Yeah, got everything I can get. A lot of scrap we're gonna get. Let me just turn off the flashlight so we don't waste power. Not really too much power these days, but everything helps right now, to be honest. Everything I'm not wasting helps. Right, I guess let's get everything from up here first, shall we? Then we'll start go checking everywhere else. Nope. Right, didn't realize I was that close to the thing. Get some pallets here as well. Literally, we're scrapping this like entire island pretty much. It's gonna be nice and tidy by the time we leave. Right, that's a big box. Right, let's go up the side here and let's just get rid of some of this. Anything up here? Yeah, we've got a little bit of stuff. Get all of those. Oh, hello. We've got some of this money here. Which is always good to have. Not sure what we use it for yet, but that is practically everything here. Stuff around the back. Nope. That first, yeah, that's as full as the server's there. I might grab that before we go. I'm not really too fussed about it. We're at 1 point now, we're almost there. Yeah, nothing around the back here. There we go, we're at 2. Charged. Just what we'll do is we'll just take all of these big, small ones, which I know I can lift. Oops, that might... Nope, that goes right into the deck. Lovely. The rest of those are too big. Carry, there we go. It looks like all we need to do now is activate the beacon, but we will be doing that in a moment. We're just gonna tidy up the rest of it, and then we'll activate the beacon. That'll be beacon 49 completed. Lightning. Holy crap. I think we've been in like 2 of these storms so far. Well, us playing this game. Just 2. They also don't seem to last very long. Sounds like it's clearing up already. Yeah, that's everything here. Oh, hello, we got some more of those. Okay, cool. Power's gone off. I've knocked the power off. My bad. Sorry. Must have hit the power cable one too many times. Ripped it out of its socket. Anything that I know I need to take with me. Oops, sorry. I need to pick and hold. I'll put here. Check over this side if there's anything. Oh, hello. There's another one of these guys. Cool. More fuel. In case I need it. Just a little bit of stuff here. Bag. A couple of tires, which is good for like things like rubber. That just takes me up top. I've already explored around the back. These might as well go as well. Got a lot to load onto the boat, eh? We'll go once we've moved this. We'll go activate the beacon. Oh, hello. We're not making as much power as I probably should. There you go. I think that there should be just about everything actually, apart from like these 2 boxes down here, and then it'll be start up the ship for a bit. Right, let's go activate the beacon, shall we? Everything should be now operational. Oh, hello, I missed some bits. I didn't realize I did. There we go, that's everything up from up here done. Right, let's activate this beacon.
Alive again. Data streams freely, revealing paths once hidden. Beyond these waters awaits the Lazarus Complex, humanity's greatest hope. Seek it out, Caretaker.
Will do. So now we need to discover the Lazarus Complex, which is... Oh wow, we're quite a lot in this area, look. So I'm guessing this circle here means areas of interest. So it looks like we've got like an unknown here, we've got stuff over here, I've got an unknown over here, another one there, fuel depot by the looks of it, and another unknown over there. And then the Lazarus Complex is literally over there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go from here, back here, probably over here, and then we might just go up, and then around, and then over maybe. That's what we may just do. But anyway. Let's this place on. Guess what we'll do is we'll shut the place down from power. We'll seal everything back up. Because I'm officially done in here now. That's everything. That's everything locked down, ready to rock and roll. We're gonna make sure we've got everything on board that needs to be on board. We're gonna head on out. Gonna head back to where we just come from. For starters. But first things first, we're gonna just like scrap all this material. The main thing is to get the rest of the fuel on board, refuel our ship up. Even if I don't scrap all of this stuff straight away. We're in another damn thunderstorm by the looks of it. It's actually quite dark up here, I'm not gonna lie. We've got like a lot of things to start scrapping. This was definitely a huge, good idea. While we waited, scrap stuff. What really else we've done is mainly move it around. Use the ship to scrap the rest. There's no scrapper here though. Just the one. Yeah, like the next objective is go to the Lazarus complex, which I would like to do, but I would like to get the things sorted first. If we could. I think it's just this here which I need to grab. Obviously those guys over there as well, which I'll grab now. So I don't really want to have much more up here, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's go hook this up to our engine. Which means we've got two guys from here. What the hell is that? Big blob out there. Not too sure. Anyway. There you go, she's in and on. Also got this guy in and on. And I... There we go. There we go. Alright, she's in and on. Our ship's very tilted to one side right now. Just move all this over there. Right. Luckily, we can just start throwing everything down there straight away. Might just be worth us just carrying it that little bit further and start pushing it down there. Shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. It's nighttime though, which can be a bit sketchy in this game. What I'm thinking is we put everything on boards and then we set sail back to once where we just come, grab the rest of the fuel. I know it's a long way to go back to come back again in a way, but I didn't know a couple of things before this episode. Like about the fuel, how to make everything flow one way, not to keep everything like level. Didn't actually teach you that, I don't think. Or if it did, I didn't notice it. I'm debating, is it worth us scrapping everything now quick, or is it just worth scrapping it once we get back to the complex? Because then we'll be fully charged. I think that's what I might just do. I might throw everything into the front and close the door. And then set sail back. And then we'll change all this stuff into scrap once we get there. No, I could do that in between episodes, one of the two. We're about an hour now, roughly. Now, what I might do is I might play a little bit longer after the episode. drive back to the complex where we just came from, reverse in, dock, close the door, refuel. And then come back next episode all fresh, fully charged, all that jazz. Might just be a bit easier just doing it like this. Loads of stuff sitting there as well. I might just grab that actually. One thing I'm not putting down as well, which everybody's been recommending, is the net on the back. This little net there. I've actually been putting that down. Apparently actually gives us some good resources. I'm going to go check in there as well again. Make sure there's nothing in there I've missed. I'm just going to throw it all down on the back actually, and then we'll sail back. We'll do that this episode. And then I'll scrap all this in between episodes, because you guys don't want to watch me go scrap for about half an hour. Once you've seen it before, you've seen it all once. You've seen it many, many, many times. It's the same old, same old. Right now we're just moving everything that we just collected today into the sky. I definitely think going to different facilities, different points of interest on the map. Obviously, I know there's more than one of these locations, the beacons. So we'll be going to find more of those beacons as well. These guys are actually worth the weight in gold, so I need to make sure they definitely go in. Yep, we're in. All these screens are worth quite a lot because it gives you glass and all kinds of other bits and pieces that I definitely do need. These boxes not really too worried about. Didn't realize how much stuff we actually grabbed, which we grabbed a hell of a lot. I can tell you that much right now. Don't know if we've actually grabbed more from this place than we actually did from our original site, where we got our boat from and everything, where we woke up. Yeah, I definitely think we need to go back and get I think we need to go back and get the rest of that fuel. 100%. I know eventually we'll be able to make our own fuel, but right now we need to go grab the rest of our starting fuel. Holy crap, we still got quite a bit of pile here to go. Also, this gives us plenty of time as well for our ship to charge. Get more electricity in her. Which is good. More electricity, the better. And then obviously refueling the electricity up on this guy also be quite good. Getting that 100% maxed out. Everything is currently generating us power though, which is good as well. Actually, do we have... we're just going to skills here quick. Oh yeah, we've actually unlocked the bigger solar panels as well, which means I'm going to go put a couple of those guys in now, I think. Just because apparently the solar doesn't degrade itself as much as the wind does. Go have a look at these here. These now are... No, they're 100%. Don't think they need repairing. Yeah, they do. They're a little bit degraded. Like these guys here just like don't degrade themselves. So like I think you are better off using if you can solar. Because wind degrades itself. Constantly needs maintenance. I might put a couple of solar panels on the roof. And then patch them in. Almost there. Almost got all this stuff on board. Doesn't matter if it goes on the back a little bit. As long as I can get in there and get it all scrapped, I'm quite happy. Looks like these barrels though were starting to get made a massive dent. This is all of it. I could have taken more as well if I wanted to, but I wonder if I knew before we left last episode that all I had to do is change the connector. It would have caused me so much less of a headache now. I'm gonna have to burn the diesel to get there, to then burn more diesel to go everywhere else. It is what it is though, to be fair. There you go, it's unwedged itself. These guys are worth a lot of scrap. So these guys, yeah, we're almost done now. Means I don't have to move too much more. Some pallets to move. I think the plastic pallets, so they give me a bit of plastic, I think. Couple more tires. And again, I found loads of tires, but I haven't really found like what the tires are used for. At least these big tires. I haven't seen many machineries that use tires, to be exact. Oh. That is worth its weight in gold. They can just go in there for now. Another caretaker. Or worker caretaker, I should really say. A couple of these big boxes. Couple of big boxes left, and then it's just a couple of extra little bits. How are we doing for time? An hour and 10. Let's throw these guys on board. They can just go down there for now, that's fine. Right, let's go 6. Let's scrap this thing down. There we go. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. I can't really remember now. Take these guys. Right, let's close this back up. Right, there we go. Right, let's release the Morans. There we go. Right, we're free. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to release the net, which should give us a little bit of extra scrap. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set sail back to where we just came from and go grab some more diesel. So I need to do a right-hand turn. Yep, let's go. Is that it coming up or going down? Down by the looks of it. Nope. Stop. Right, let's get going. Throttle forward. Do I need to activate diesel engine? Yep. There we go. Not really going anywhere again. There we go. We're off. The anchor's actually stuck there. Right, then back to where we came from. So we're going around this mine right here. And then back that way, I do believe. Wow, it's actually very, very rainy. Right, okay, we're around everything right now, so let's just double check to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Not quite. Need to be a bit more. That way. I do believe. Have a look. Nope, we need to be a bit more that way. Ah, I see it. There it is, right there, right dead ahead. I'm gonna have to figure out then how to reverse this thing in. Okay, we're running very, very low on fuel right now. That's all we've got left in fuel. Bye-bye, beacon. Beacon 49. We are heading straight back to where we just came from. See, like the little squiggle as it came on out. And that's us out of petrol, which is a diesel even. Get in. Right. Onto electrical power. We're now draining electrical. Pure electrical. Look at it looks like we've got 3.1 electric in this guy right now. And then obviously we'll go, I think on our way back out, we'll go here, which we're about to sail past. There it is there. You just barely see it. Just right there. So we can get a little bit closer so you guys can see. She is right there. That's where we're going to go next. But where we're currently going is directly that way. And they look like mines. Okay. Forgot about these mines. Okay, so I'm going to have to take over. Make sure we squeeze in between the mines. How are we doing for power? Okay for power. There it is there. Right, let me just take over because we are getting close to a mine. I don't really want to do too much bad things to this guy. That guy just took a lightning strike. Yeah, I've got to say these electrical motors are not the quickest in the world either. We're sailing, but we're not sailing very fast at all. And then I just hope that we've got enough electrical to get to where we want to get to. I like how slow we're sailing. Electrical's all good until you need to go relatively fast. There we go. We're back on track. I want to keep the video going until we actually get to where we need to get to, so that takes a bit longer than expected. It takes a bit longer than expected, but there you go. You can see our track there now. Came out here, wiggled a little bit, and then came all the way back this way. So yeah, on the way back out, we'll hit this guy, then we'll hit this guy. We'll go up here and check that guy out. Then we'll head over here, possibly here, and then there, and then we'll probably head to the Lazarus complex. That's one of those sharks. How are we doing for power? 2.5. Okay. Luckily, I'm not having to charge myself or anything right now. Obviously, when we get a little bit closer, also we're getting a bit of a side wind, so the wind's coming like that direction. Well, 100% power. Our ship's at 100% health as well, which is really, really good. How close are we? I wonder how big this map actually is. Can't actually zoom out any more than that. Not exactly sure how big this map's going to be. I'll be honest with you. Right, we're getting there. We're less than a kilometer out. It's also just gone dark. One thing yeah, we've got plenty of power, I think. You can sort of see the complex there when the lightning strike happens behind it. There you are. We're getting there. We're only 800 meters out. As long as the lights don't go off on board our ship, we should be good. We travel 1.5 kilometers from beacon 49. I wish there's like doors here so like you could like seal yourself in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just adjust the ship a little bit. There we go. Trying to get us back. We're down to 2.1 kilowatts left. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and reverse us in. Eventually I'm going to have to bring down the power, do a full U-turn and then reverse us in. And then we'll dock again properly. Then we'll grab all of our fuel. The remaining fuel. Also we'll charge up as well. Okay, now that I can actually see the place. We're still on 100% throttle. Almost there. I'm gonna say electric is definitely a hell of a lot slower. A hell of a lot slower. You're better off using the diesel by the sounds of it than only using electric as like a last resort. Then yet again, we've literally got 0 liters. We got 1.9. Yeah, I think we got enough to get there. Obviously, nighttime. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning. I like how you got like an actual clock. Well, there's another thing there as well we can grab when we leave. That complex looks tiny right now on our like just looking out our window. We're still almost 400 kilometers out nearly, actually 350. We're almost there. What's the swell looking like? It's not too bad. 30 degrees. 0 rain, which is nice. Right, what might be an idea now is to start to do a UE. Yeah, I think we've got a little bit longer left yet until I need to start turning. Not exactly sure what that red thing there is in the water. Not a mine. That's a mine over there. Not exactly sure what that is. Anyway, we're here. We've made it back, right? Let's bring up the net. She's full as well, which is good. Right, where? Whoa, hello. What about I start ramming into the damn building? Okay, full reverse throttle. I think I've actually rammed this thing into the thing, so. Okay, and then we'll just reverse that back in, just so it's easier to get back out. Now if I do full forward throttle. Maneuvering ships is a little bit harder than maneuvering a car. It's slow and steady. Right now, if I just put it in the full reverse, I should now be able to just reverse her in nice and steadily. First things first, I want to start moving backwards. There we go, we're maneuvering backwards there now. Slowly though. I think backwards is actually slower than forwards. There we go, we're definitely moving backwards. There's a little bit of swell there as well. Oh, there you go, the sun's coming up. There we go, we're slowly maneuvering in. Right, now I'm just gonna put the throttle back to nothing. And then we should just nicely, we should just drift in now. Yep. There we go. Let me just disengage electric. And we should be right where I wanted it to be. There we go. That was nice and easy. Right, well, I guess what we'll do now then is we'll just connect up power. And then what we'll do is we won't balance. What we'll do is we'll set it so it actually charges up the boat fully. We'll do the same for the diesel. We've still got like a lot of diesel right here as well. She can go in there, which she's not going to equalize. She's going to quite literally take it all. I want it to be fully drained. Boat can hold 2,000 liters of it. We're not getting any wind in here though. Good to know. There's 600 liters, 700 liters. How are we doing for power? We're full. Holy crap, that actually didn't take that long. Then yet again, the batteries were always quite good here. Go check to see what the battery levels are on over here. These guys should be more or less full anyway. Nope, they're actually quite low. Because our boat took up quite a lot, but that there should charge up quite nicely. And obviously we've got enough power to like charge ourselves, do whatever we want to do. I think that's going to be it for the fuel. I think we're now full. 1,000 liters, nice. And I guess what I'll do is, in between episodes, I'm going to go through and I'm going to go scrap the rest of this stuff. And what I'll do is I'll go close the doors just so like we're nice and safe inside. Nothing's going to harm me.
The bay also houses fabrication and recycling modules. Keep the floor clear.
Made a full U-turn, come all the way back. Just watch these doors close. There we go. Anything bad can stay outside. Everything good can stay inside. There we go. We'll lock back up inside again. We're nice and safe in here for now. Obviously our solar panel's not going to be generating much power, if any at all. Obviously we've got solar panels on the roof of this building which will charge up the rest of us. We're plugged into main power. I've just got a lot of recycling to do, which I'm going to do in between episodes. Also I'll grab all this Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit that like button. If not, the second one's always right next door. If you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?